We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Zach Plesac will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Ready now, Leury Garcia. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
Plesac has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now another 0-2. Just short, hit hard. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. White Sox on top, 1-0. Ronaldo Lopez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that lost 15 games last year. You know that had to bother him in the offseason. There's nothing more than he'd like to do than to shake that 15-loss season from a year ago.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Hey, they come into Game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in Game 2.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball one. The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 0 for 4. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reyes is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500, obviously. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fouled off. One and one now to Encarnacion. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. Encarnacion stands at first with 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, 3-1 now. Yasmani Grandal, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, who played an inning and a half. Digging in, Jose Ramirez, who drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Right side. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Sent out to straightaway center field. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more here. So stepping in, Danny Mendick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
So here's Yoan Moncada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Hernandez at second. To Santana to get the double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. Go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to... Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He drove in the other of their two runs last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now with the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. Digging in, Eloy Jimenez.
Leading off to the right.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ball 3.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now here's the pitch. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's Tyler Naquin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia is right there, 1 down. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Jose Ramirez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nomar Mazara.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
0-1 the count. Popped him up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Leury Garcia.
Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yohan Moncada as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count, 3-2. The payoff pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's even at 1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead this one 4. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball left outside.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Popped up. Moncada over to his left. 1 down.
Now back, first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this
The
AB.
center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Standing in, Oscar Mercado hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hot shot down the line. Right to Ramirez. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in, Domingo Santana will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
The catcher.
Riding in once again, Roberto Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Reined in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Mendick. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Ramirez will put this one away, and the Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pulled toward right center field. Headed after it is Mazara. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next is Chicago. The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Certainly not the performance he was looking for here as he got knocked around a bit through his 7 1/3. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's the 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. White Sox. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here now the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Popped up, back behind second. Mendick has it, and the inning is over. So here's Jose Breyer. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now for the White Sox. Nomar Mazara. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there, base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny Mendick.
In now, Danny Mendick. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Changeup laid off down around the shins. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Ball even at 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Jay Spry will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So digging in now, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Naquin is retired and there's 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit hard up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He went deep last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Last strike now for Cleveland. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland,